Hello and welcome back. I am Suchlin Singh and I'm here with the Sunder collection of my POS 5 Terrorblade. So Terrorblade as a support is really interesting and I have a couple of clips to show you. Right at this moment, when I Sunder him, the Zeus has also used his ultimate, which basically switches my health with him, and I still get a certain amount of health back. And at this point, the only thing I needed to do was to actually keep my Razor healthy, as two of my other heroes are pushing out lanes. So it's 3v2 here, and they have more heroes coming in. If the Razor dies here, since he's the damage dealing guy, plus with Pudge, all three of us die to this Dragon Knight, since he is really tanky. So now all I have to do is create separation, and I have enough regen to keep me going. Now this Razor is healthy, but also as you see, I'm trying to position away from the fight, and I'll see if I get any other chances to attack any of those, the two heroes that are present, which is the Zeus and the Dragon Knight. So here the Zeus gets hooked, and what I do is I try to put a reflection on him, which slows him enough that the Pudge actually gets dismember on him. And by the end of this clip, which is almost right here, you can see that we will also run down the Dragon Knight, although there is an arrow coming in from the Wind Ranger. Moving on to the next clip, this is an interesting part of the clip because here the map awareness is really important. So we can see that three of our heroes are really close and they're coming in from this side. So the Sven's ready, which also means and here we can see that he has his ultimate ready. Enigma doesn't have a black hole yet, but it's on cooldown. It's going to come off cooldown really quick. Also, my Pudge is coming in, so I am TPing in. So my Razor basically has a lot of help coming in. But when someone's this far in your half of the map, they probably have more help coming in. So there's definitely 2 or 3 more heroes, and you'll see in a little bit that there is a Wind Ranger and a Sniper coming in. The Naga is farming, but there's also a Zeus somewhere around nearby. And as you can see, right till I am actually TPing, what happens is that my Razor gets shackled and he's still squishy. Yes, he has 1400 HP, but running into a Wind Ranger power shot and then also getting running into Wind Ranger's ultimate and also Sniper laying ham on him. The focus fire. My Razor is going to go down health really quickly. So he is dying, but this gives my Sven to basically get the jump on the Sniper. And I Sundered him. So my Razor realizes it a second later that he's actually full health and he can go back in. And by this time, the Sniper's already half dead. The Wind Ranger's almost dead because she dies to the Great Cleave. The Sniper got hooked. My Pudge has arrived. My Razor's there, my Sven's there, and suddenly the fight has turned. So instead of losing my Razor, we're actually going to kill the 3 of them. And at this point, I think Enigma also has his black hole, so he's going to blink in any second, and he's actually going to take down the Dragon Knight. And this fight basically explains why positioning behind your carry as a Terrorblade support is important, so that you can really come in clutch and give them health when required, and also save them from dying and give them more map time to farm. And we actually got 3 kills instead of losing our Razor. So on to the next clip. This is an interesting clip because we just killed the Zeus, and as you can see, these 2 vapors here, so the reflections were created and they just ended. But my Klings, who just killed Zeus, is going to get gone on because we have a Shaman here who hexed him, is also going to shackle him, plus the Huskar actually trying to life break him. So he gets disarmed, but I Sundered him. Now he's still shackled. He's going to lose a little bit of health also because of the burning arrows. But now I have 4 heroes who are decent health, or at least 3 heroes who are decent health, and I'm a little less, but I still have a lot of regen that I can walk it off. Plus I also have Metamorphosis, so I don't really need to get close to them, and I can just damage them from, deal damage from afar. So my Klings ends up staying alive because of that Sunder, even though when he was shackled, and we get 2 heroes instead of losing 1, which gives again more farm time to my heroes than them. On to the next one. So this is a place where you can actually see that how a small misplay leads to a cascade of events. But we were still able to salvage a couple of things out of this. So you can see that my Dragon Knight, who's a bit far away, is actually trying to take down this tower. They have more heroes coming in. So they have a Huskar and a Dragon Knight. I'm sorry, a Huskar and a Zeus, but they also have a Pangolier and a Shaman coming in. I have my 4 heroes, but my Sven ends up showing for just a split second, and this is enough for the Zeus to actually stun him, which is enough for Huskar to actually get onto him with his life break. So when he gets disarmed and broken here, he also has used his Mask of Madness, which means there's no God strength. So he's definitely dead no matter if I sunder him or not. But I just have to waste Huskar's time enough that help can arrive and actually save us. Because if Sven dies and we do nothing, Pugna and I are dead too. So I sunder him, which basically allows Huskar to keep going on him and or Sven to actually sustain. But also my Klinks is shown in and he has silenced the Zeus, so we are going to go on the Zeus first. So the Zeus dies really quickly, but now the Pangolier has showed up. Pugna is also life draining Huskar. I have pop meta, so Pugna and I are going to take down Huskar no matter what, and I also have an illusion. We also have a Klinks, but the Klinks tries to actually go on Huskar, which ends him getting killed because he gets serpent warded. And shackled. So we lost 2 cores for 2 heroes. For actually a core and a support, but we also got the tower, the tier 1, which kind of makes it okay, or at least salvageable enough. And I was able to walk this off since I've meta and I have tranquil boots. I can just run this off and I will regen in no time. Let's go to the next fight. So my Dragon Knight is frontlining and there's 3 heroes. Huskar is actually coming in from the top right, top left. And actually, as you can see in a little bit, the Huskar is coming in. My Klinks tries to go on the Shadow Shaman, but he has a Neon Disc. But by the time Klinks realizes this, he's also gotten Serpent warded, which means again he's going to die very likely, no matter if I sunder him or not. The only thing is how much time can I waste so that my Sven can get in, my DK, which Kadi can go in and kill all of them. Again, I think they stack their stuns, so my Pangolier actually stuns, goes into a roll, but he's also getting hit by the Klinks. My Pugna is trying to heal the Klinks up, and which gives me enough time to walk up to them. So I'm right here, I'm walking up to my Klinks, I heal my Klinks up, and then my Dragon Knight is actually throwing in Skadi laced arrows or attacks into Huskar, and then Lings and I die, but we've already taken down Templar Assassin, which was before the fight. Pangolier, Huskar's almost dead, and then the Zeus actually tries to walk up and stun, but with the dragon tail, this guy dies, and soon Sven, Pugna, and Dragon Knight are actually able to walk this guy down, and we get a team wipe. So that Sunder basically wasted enough of Huskar's time for everyone to actually converge on them and kill them. This is also, I think this is the last clip, but also an interesting clip because we devoured this and we also put a high ground ward. This high ground ward gives us 3 things. One of them is that it allows us to see the area around, which also tells us what attacks we can expect. So the Pangolier has started his roll, which means 3 of them are going to get chain stunned, but also that my Klinks is gonna come in really soon. So I have 3 heroes here. I'm standing right behind the ward, and we have 5v3, but Zeus has his ultimate. So Zeus is global, Zeus doesn't need to come in. But we also have the Shadow Shaman coming in from the center bottom. And as you can see, what happens is that I try to put an urn and a reflection on the Huskar just to slow him down enough so that my Dragon Knight can just take care of him. My Sven and my Dragon Knight actually lay ham into the Huskar. He dies. They try to put chain stun my Sven, but he's too tanky, and similarly my Dragon Knight is too tanky. One of their cores is already down. My Klinks comes in and actually goes right inside the Serpent wards, which is somewhat a mistake, but my Sven's getting healed. I still have my Sunder. And at this point, when the Zeus uses ultimate and Templar Assassin actually laying ham into my Dragon Knight, I just sundered him, and he has again a 3.8k, almost 4k HP. But they've lost Shaman, Pangolier, and Huskar. Which also, we have lost Pugna, and we'll probably be losing Clinks. But Templar Assassin also gonna get killed. So we kill 4 and we lose 2, but we also go on to take the base after this and we win. So a few interesting ideas about Terrorblade is basically that you need to position behind and the carry most of the time, and you do not have to pop in your meta and go at them when you can heal them first and then go in with meta if you have to with the reflections. With your illusions. And you can also get something like an Aether Lens, or also a tier 3 neutral item to increase your cast range for Sunder, because Sunder is really small cast range, so you really want it to be far enough that you can actually stand safe distance behind. Tranquil Boots are good because they let you to walk it off, so you can Sunder and just run away, and it's highly difficult for them to like catch you, and then you can from Tranquil Boots make Boots of Bearing and other things. I think this will be all. Thank you and have a good day.